Hi Scorpio, I hope you're all doing well. Normally I channel some messages before I turn on the camera. I sit here with the oracle cards. I really tune in and feel into the energy. Then I turn on the camera and start the reading. But for you today, I don't know, it just seems like we gotta talk. We gotta talk. Something's happening here in your energy that feels powerful, very strong. It feels complex, like you're dealing with a lot of complicated energies. There's a darkness here in the energy mixed in with a lightness, which is not a bad thing. The combination of the two is equilibrium, is balance, it's unification, it's wholeness, it's balancing of the polarities. So I'm interested though, because you're presenting yourself in such a way in this reading, whoever I'm tapping into today, with this darkness, like right here. It's like you're saying, Andy, here's the dark. Here's what I'm working with. Here's what's going on. Let's read it. I'm here for it. So I don't know what's going on here, but we're going to find out. So let's begin with the oracle cards. I'm going to pull an energy that is supporting you right now and an energy that's presenting a challenge. And then I will get another oracle deck for the theme of the reading. And then we'll do tarot. So Scorpio, let's see what's going on. There's like a bluntness in your energy, but it's not, I want to be careful here about how I'm presenting the energy because there's a level of sophistication here. I'm just clearing the energy with this bell. There's a level of sophistication in this power, in this boldness. It's not coming from like some kind of irate place or some kind of fear or anger or animosity or anything like that, or even a wound. It doesn't feel like that. It just feels like we're not going to be, messing about, mucking about with things here. We're going to get down to business. We're going to get down, and this is your energy. This is what you're telling me is going on for you, or you need to step into this energy. Very clear here. Sometimes your readings come through like a mystery, and I have to unlock it for us, for you, for the collective. But this is different. Maybe there's some new Scorpios here. I don't know, but this is very different. Water as the supportive energy. So this is intuition, emotion, flow. But what I'm getting from this is actually this feeling of formlessness. This is you being very adaptable to a certain situation that's going on in your life. So I hope you know that no matter what the obstacle is, you can move around it, you can flow around it. And there's something, it's like someone's underestimating you, I feel. Or maybe you're underestimating yourself. You take it how it resonates. But it's like, yeah, there's this flowing around something. And somebody doesn't realize you can maneuver in this way. It's very smart. It's very clever. It's divinely guided too. But it is working with the darkness. And when I say darkness, I don't mean evil. I don't mean bad. I mean the polarity of light. I mean the mystery. I mean the feminine. I mean the subconscious. I mean the shadow space. All of those things. It's like you're utilizing aspects of yourself from the shadow in order to maneuver around an obstacle in a way that is of the light. Okay? And this is like way beyond what somebody else that you're dealing with or a group of people can understand. Sorry, there's like hair constantly getting in my face. Okay? Yeah, this is like way beyond what someone can understand. They don't know how you are the way you are, what you're doing, how you're able to see through something, you're able to, I'm hearing vortex. You're able to see through a vortex. There's something, I'm hearing transitional. There's something on the other side of this vortex that you can see where others can't. And it's like people don't understand how you're seeing through that. Most have to go through it in order to come out the other side and discover what's there. You can just see it. You don't actually have to put your toe in it and move through it. I'm seeing a card that's in my other deck. I forget what, it might be called Portal. I don't know though. But in the image, it is like a vortex. And on the other side is a big moon. And there's a girl, a picture of a girl at the front of the vortex, like right before you go through, holding a red balloon. This red balloon theme has come up quite a bit for Aquarius, so that might be significant for you, that energy at this time. Maybe you're presenting someone with the truth. Okay, let's see what's challenging you. So on the other side of the vortex is the moon, which is the darkness. It's a symbol of the darkness anyways. Okay, so let's see. What is the challenge for Scorpios? Storm, the vortex. Whoa. You could be dealing with a Capricorn too, or Capricorn could be in your chart, because in Capricorn's reading, the color deep blue came out as a kind of warning for them. And I'm seeing like deep blue everywhere here. And what I didn't even realize, like, yeah, it's interesting. And I'm looking at this huge eye here, which is kind of like the vortex that I'm seeing. Okay, let's keep going. So the storm is the challenge. Oh yeah, this looks like a portal too. Why is the storm a challenge? You don't need to go in the storm. You don't need to go through the vortex. Maybe that's a challenge for you. To watch others go through some situation. Or it's like you're tempted to go through the vortex or into the vortex, into the storm. Let's see what this theme of the reading is, so we can get some more context. And then Spirit was guiding me to these cards, which are cards that I made, just random words on them, channeled words. And they can get a little bit intense. So I'm curious to see what's going to come out from there. So let's see, Spirit. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Andy. If you're returning, so nice to have you back. I'm an intuitive reader, which means I read the energy that I'm picking up on. I have visions, I hear things, I taste things, I feel things, like a whole bunch of things happen somatically for me as I'm reading, as I'm tuning in and tapping into the energy, and the cards are merely a tool that helps me translate all the things that I'm picking up on. So if you're interested in that and you like that style of reading, then stick around. If not, it's okay. I'm just not your preference, and that's all good. We have a right to our preferences. And this could be a message for you too, Scorpio. It's like you prefer something, and you have a right to prefer what you do. Okay, let's see. The theme of the reading. Very strong energy here. But again, it's not defensive. It doesn't feel like... What's the theme? Magic. Yeah. It's like you're an alchemist. It's what it feels like. I'm seeing positioning at the bottom. You're positioning yourself in the arena of magic or alchemy or transmutation. And it's like the position you're taking up in this energetic space, whether you're dealing with relationships, work, spirituality, whatever it is that's going on for you right now, you're still working with this magic frequency. It's like you're taking up a strong position here, a powerful position. And there is a situation with you and at least one other. There's possibly more souls connected to this vortex situation. But you're like very powerful. So the movements that you make, the decisions you make, the things you say, even the way you look at people at this time, I'm getting, with this eye here and everything, it has effects. cause and effect. There's big effects here. Maybe you're beaming some energy onto someone, I don't know. But it feels like it's for the highest good of all. I also feel like others might be a little bit intimidated by you, or they're just kind of perplexed about how you know what to do in a particular situation, or somebody is. Let's see. One second. This is giving me a real weird feeling. Like you see all these different things that are lying around. It looks like this is in a forest and there's a tree here or a branch and somebody scattered some things around. But like as I look at it, like I'm getting this sensation where like I really want to like pick up these things and reorganize them, or put, like, it's making me feel uncomfortable. I don't know how else to describe it. So what? The positioning, shadow behind that. The positioning of these objects is making me feel uncomfortable. It's like giving me this disorienting feeling of like, should they really be there? Why are they there the way they are? Why is this happening the way it is? Maybe somebody else is asking you that. The way that you're handling a situation is bringing up something uncomfortable from someone else's shadow. Or if you feel uncomfortable, it's because 1144 there. It could be that you're bringing stuff up from your own shadow to investigate. Magic, shadow, positioning. There's a strategy here, though, that you have. Okay, cool. Very cool. So, should we do tarot first? Yeah, okay, let's get into the tarot. Let's see, what is Scorpio's energy? Interesting, I split on no. These are extra cards in the deck. This is the El Goliath Tarot. And this is the Death Doula Oracle. So I split on this, and it says no in the karmic soul tribe family. Perhaps you're sorting through who belongs to your soul tribe and who doesn't. And you're realizing that your soul tribe doesn't need to go through the vortex. And it's like this vortex is happening or appearing, and you're watching people go through it. Maybe they're engaging in conflict or drama, or something's happening here, or they're stirring up chaos. And it's like, as you watch them step into the vortex, you're just standing back like, I guess you're not part of my soul tribe. I guess you don't like really share the knowledge that I have deep within my soul, that we don't need to go through that in order to see the other side. So I feel like you are encountering work. I just put on work here with vision underneath that. You are encountering a situation that's really getting you to see your differences from someone else. I'm really feeling guided to go like that. Okay. I feel like this is that water movement. It's like other people might hit a wall here, and you're like skirting around it. You're going like this, swerving around it. Like water, like, no, I don't flow that way. I don't go that way. This could be in love. This could be in work, friends, could be spiritual stuff. You might even want to like, I don't know what this is. I have no idea, okay? Like I haven't thought about this ever before, but it's coming to me. I'm getting like you might want to switch out a spirit guide. So I don't know what that means or even how that's possible, but that's what I'm getting, okay? Interesting. Yeah, I feel like some of you have really taken up a position of accountability, responsibility. You've reached another soul level, and maybe some of the guides that you have are just not, I don't know. That's your business. I'm hearing that's your business. Okay, let's get into this interesting energy. I also feel like there's definitely some person here who you're starting to raise an eyebrow with. You're realizing their magic isn't as powerful as yours. And, you know, it's not to say that we can't be around people who have different levels of power. And I don't mean that in an ego way. But for you, oh, interesting. For you, it is not interesting for you to be around this person or this thing because you've been through enough vortexes in your life. I'm getting you're sure as hell not going to go through it again. Now, what I said interesting before is I'm being guided to split the deck in 4, and I always do 3. So something about the number 4 could be significant. Maybe there's 4 years, 4 months, 4 timelines, 4 people. And we had 1144 before, which adds up to a 10, which is completion. So yeah, I feel like you're done with something, Scorpio. Which pile do I want to take? Hold on. Very weird. Okay, yeah, because I split the deck, and usually I take the middle. But I split it 4 times, and I felt guided to take the last one, which is strange because that wouldn't even require me to split the deck. You know what I mean? Something's working so different for you now. It's an evolution. It's an ascension. So what's your energy? Page of Swords. The sword-bearing sister. So this is you gaining new knowledge, seeing something, being witness, bearing witness to something. Okay, what are you bearing witness to? Let's pull from the middle. The 5 of Swords. The white scorpion versus the black scorpion. Oh shit, this is awesome. Maybe it's another Scorpio, or it could be a part of yourself. Like I was saying, oh my God, look at this. Like the dark is like so much bigger. That's what I'm saying. It's like you're showing up like here's my freaking darkness. Deal with it or not. You're not hiding behind any kind of like toxic positivity. Not that you ever would, but maybe somebody else's. You're just being real with something. You feel confident in yourself. You're not going to back down. Yeah, someone underestimated you with the 5 of Swords. Look at that. Whoa. This is giving me some energy here. But you are the Page of Swords. So it's not like you're actually going to sting anyone here. It's not like you're doing this. You're just acknowledging the difference between you and another. And whoever this represents, this little scorpion, it's like they don't understand their full power because they won't embrace their shadow. And 1808, which reminds me of the moon card. And the shadow is not, and I said this before in a recent video, and I'll say it again because it bears repeating. The shadow is not just a place where we have wounds and shame and anger and we need to deal with the aspects of ourselves we don't like and ego tripping on ourselves and all that stuff. There is that in the shadow. But what the shadow is really about, it's a place where we've tucked away the best aspects of ourselves, the gold, the gems, all the beautiful parts of ourselves that somebody else made us feel ashamed for, that somebody else put down or made us feel bad for being a certain way or doing something. So we took that beautiful part of ourselves and we put in the shadow and we said, well, we can't come out like that. We can't present ourselves to the world like that. Or we can't love that about ourselves because when we do, we're told we're bad. So we're just going to put it in the shadow now and forget about it. So when you do shadow hunting, I'm hearing shadow hunting or shadow work, well, you're really hunting for the gems. You're hunting for the gold. And you have to kind of get through all that like, ooh, I don't like that part of myself. Ooh, I don't like that part of myself. Or that feels uncomfortable. That's a big wound I never got over. You have to like claw your way through all of that, process all of that stuff. And then it's like you see this gem here and you're like, wow, there's that part of me that is vulnerable, that is creative, that is full of love, that has an open heart. I'm hearing good, that has good faith. I don't know. So then you say, I'm ready to pull that part of me out of the dark, into the light, integrate it. That's what integrating your shadow is all about. Reintegrate that part of yourself that's been hiding from you and maybe others. And you've done that, okay? You've done that, or you're in the process. I can feel the strength here. This kind of power that I'm feeling, and I know that word can trip people up, but try not to get tripped up on it. I just don't have the vocab for another word. If you do, go for it in the comments. But this resolve, maybe. The resolve that I'm feeling in your energy comes from somebody who's done this self-reflection, who's not only done the self-reflection and the work, but has actually retrieved the gold. Okay, and you're looking at someone else like, man, you haven't done that. I can't roll with you. I can't roll with you. I can't go through that vortex with you. You haven't done that. So what's the big opportunity here for Scorpio? Why are we having this reading? What is the opportunity? Ooh. Congratulations, Scorpio. You might feel a little bit alone in this, a little bit bewildered in a sense, or like you're looking around like, wow, man, everybody's kind of weird out there. But you do have a soul tribe, and you're going to find them. The star. That is your opportunity, the cosmic guide, the star. Ancient healing, I'm getting ancient healing. Maybe your ancestors are with you healing, or you're healing your ancestors in some way. But your opportunity is to really step in to your destiny. To understand all your complexity, all the years and years and years of experience you've had, things you've gone through that have made you wiser, 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 giving you this deep knowingness and the capability to look at something and say, this is not for me. I am not going to do this. I am not going to go from here to down here just to meet someone on their level and go through some vortex. They're going to have to come up here if they want to be in my soul tribe, if they want to be part of my life. And it's not egoic. It's just knowing your worth, knowing your value. The star. Healing. Some of you might want to watch, I did a collective reading. I can't remember the name now. But it was about a donkey and a seagull and a rabbit. If you can remember the name of that, or if you can put a link down below, greatly appreciated, because some will want to go to that reading here. When you guys put links in the comments, it automatically gets filtered to like hold for review. So if it doesn't show up right away, I'll have to go and approve it. So I will, though. So if you do want to link it for me, that'd be great. If you know off the top of your head what reading that was, but it is for someone. So if a seagull, donkey, or a rabbit calls to you, then check out that reading. Okay. So tell me a little bit more about this opportunity for Scorpios. Spirit guides for Scorpios. Judgment and the Empress. This is a true Empress energy. It's this boldness. Look, there's that. Look, this is you integrating the gem, the inner child, whatever it is for you. It doesn't have to be that. It could be something else. But what is your gem, Scorpio? What is a gem that you put in the shadow? Maybe you want to write that. I like reading these things. It makes me feel more connected to those who are watching for sure when you tell me what's going on. It's weird. I'm talking to my cell phone right now. But I feel you. And I want to know your gem. Yeah. What is your gem, Scorpio? Well, I think it's your magic. I think it's your magic. That's what I think you're retrieving. Yeah, the gem right here. That's the thing I wanted to, yeah, okay, it makes sense. That's the thing I wanted to take out and put somewhere else because it makes me uncomfortable that it's amongst all this other stuff. It needs to be integrated. Okay. It's your magic. So someone could have made you feel bad for having maybe some spiritual gifts when you were younger, for being psychic, or you just, Scorpios are mostly claircognizant. You know, it depends on your whole chart and everything and your ancestor and all this stuff, but it's like you just know things. You just know. And so you could have just known things and people didn't like that about you. They were, I'm hearing confiscated. Maybe they tried to steal that from you. Okay, or they could have turned it around, accused you of things. I don't know. There's all sorts of things here where people told you some magic you have, maybe it's just your essence, was a threat or wasn't valued. And so you put a part of, not all of your magic, but a part of it away in the shadow. And it's been trying to come out ever since. And you've gone through that vortex to get that gem. And you got it. And that's what I'm feeling. Yeah, it's right here. Also in the solar plexus. Yeah, and it's spinning. Okay. There you are. Integrated with that gem. Judgment, the transcendence, and the star and the empress. And the empress says the alchemical mother. This is a big awakening. Huge. Huge awakening for you. The gem is awakening. The gold. Yeah, some of you are going to have this like golden aura vibe about you. Yeah, see, like all this fire energy here. I'm seeing the eye. Okay, so can we get some advice for Scorpio, whatever it is that they're going through right now? You know, you could be just dealing with, not just, but you could be dealing with kind of mundane things like, Andy, should I change jobs? Should I break up with this person? What are they thinking about me? I don't know, whatever's going on. But this here is a part of your question. It's a part of whatever situation you're working through. And so that tells me that whatever you're concerned about, I mean, like, you hold a powerful position. And it's your choice whether to go through that vortex to get to the moon, the darkness, the unknown, or to stand back and say, I already got that. I don't need another storm. I got it. Advice. The Page of Pentacles, the butterfly snow vixen. So this is about you learning something. Seeing with your third eye, perhaps. And realizing, well, you do know a lot and more than somebody else around you. Doesn't mean you know everything. I mean, how dull would life be if we knew everything, right? We'll never know everything, which is kind of fun. This is where the mystery part comes in. But let that be a comfort to you that there's still so much to learn. You've learned this thing now. You've done this thing. Time for the next soul tribe. Time to meet other scorpions that are just as bold and brave and big as you. And I know Scorpio has like different animals and they represent different levels of consciousness, but I'm not talking about the scorpion here in this card representing a lower level of consciousness. Not at all. So I just want to make that clear because this is a huge awakening. Okay. And anyways, all of those animals are like basically just one. That's for another day, but separation is an illusion. Okay. The karmic soul tribe family came out again. See, you're going to find your karmic soul tribe family, your real one. Or I shouldn't say that. Sorry, back it up. Not your real one, your new one. The last one was real too. It's just not resonant now. Okay. And realize that those that you're kind of stepping back from, leaving behind situations, whatever it is, a house for some of you, you're like that was part of your soul tribe experience. You're leaving that behind. Like, it will be okay. They need to go figure out where they belong. They need to go through that vortex. Okay, so we pulled out these cards and we haven't used them. Uh-oh. What do we have to say to Scorpio from these cards? I feel like we're going to open a door here. I'm seeing disturbance. We'll keep that. But let's be clear with Scorpio. Thank you. Okay. So we have disturbance, guessing game, obscene, expectation, lying to myself, fool me once, and remorse. Wow, Scorpio. Okay, so you've definitely seen beyond the veil with something here. Some disturbance in the energy, right? This disturbing, uncomfortable energy that you were picking up. It's like with the Five of Swords, you realize that something's like, you're not into guessing games anymore. That's what I said in the beginning. There's like no bullshit here, no guessing games, no going down the wormhole mystery, blah, blah. No. Maybe you've been fooled by that from someone to play some kind of game. I'm hearing that song Wicked Game by Chris Isaac. Okay. Somebody maybe had some expectations of someone, or you did, of someone else. Like there's an obscenity here. Like I cannot associate with this anymore. I cannot do this to myself anymore. I'm be lying to myself to say that I belong here. I belong in this situation, that I'm not as powerful as I truly believe and think I am and know I am. Like I'd be lying to myself if I just acted like I don't know what I'm doing here, because I do. You do, Scorpio. And you're not down to have any remorse. Okay, this is not a game. I'm hearing this is not a game of remorse for you. 3144. Whoa. Okay, so I'm feeling a little bit of something come up here. Yeah, I'm hearing play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Isn't it like silly games? It doesn't matter. I'm seeing like that clown emoji. I feel like you're watching that happen. But again, I don't feel like you're angry. I don't feel like you're being cutting or cunning or anything like that. I just feel like you finally have said, you know what? I don't think that's my path anymore. I don't think, maybe it was never even my path. So you're off to create real magic now. Better magic. Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to go into an extended reading. In the extended, we'll go a layer deeper, see what else comes out. Interested to see what's going to unfold from your magic. If you're interested in that, link is in the description below. If you don't want to go to that, you don't like that idea for whatever reason, then just trust that you got the message right here. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.